Hey everybody, this is Everyday Commentary, and this is a video overview of this knife. And this knife is the Rat 2. This is a knife produced by Ontario Knives, made overseas. I believe it's made in Taiwan. Yep, Taiwan. And it has Aussate steel, and it has FRN handles. It has a very nice, though crappy painted pocket clip. It is a liner lock. And I will tell you right now that it has the best thumb stud deployment I have ever seen on any knife, regardless of cost. Let me see if I can do this again. You just need to nudge these things, and the detent is so deep and the pivot's so smooth that it rockets out of there. I mean, it fires. It's not like, it's hard, it's so smooth and so punchy that you have a really hard time rolling this guy open. And this is a very inexpensive knife. This knife came in at I think $28 for me. The FRN the FRN handles are very smooth. They offer like zero grip whatsoever. And I do think that the handle is really shitty. It's not very well designed. It kind of looks sort of ergonomic, but it isn't actually ergonomic. This area here is just too bunched up, too much on your fingers. The other thing that's really strange is if your hand is right here, it's like you're like a ½ inch away from the start of the cutting edge. And I feel like when I'm cutting with this knife, I'm kind of like dialing a telephone number on a push-button telephone with a broom or something. It just feels too far away. I never feel like I'm getting really good close-up. I mean, look at the difference here. Like, my finger is the end of the cutting edge. And here, my finger is way, way far away from the end of the cutting edge. Because you have this little portion of the handle, and you have this thing, and then you have the ricasso, and it's just like all of this is way out there. The blade is a 3-inch blade. The original, the Rat 1, is a 3.5-inch blade. It's pillar constructed. There's stainless steel liners. And it's a really standard constructed knife. But the ergonomics are just not good. They're not good. The jimping is really one-way jimping, so it kind of, I mean, it's fine. The blade shape is nice. But the blade shape into the handle, it's like it has like a neck or something. It's kind of like it has like a flamingo's nose. It's just really odd. And it's not just that it looks ugly, it does affect performance. Like, this is not a knife you do precision cutting with. You can do precision cutting all day long with this knife. I mean, you can get in and like cut, and like this kind of thing is so much easier to do than like way up here. Like, it just doesn't work. It's not a good handle design. And maybe it's because they took the 3.5-inch knife handle and just shrunk it down. And so like on a 3.5-inch knife, this handle is really comfortable. Or maybe it's just that the handle design is ugly and shitty. It's one of those things where it kind of looks ergonomic, but it actually isn't ergonomic. And I don't know how else to explain it other than say that. Pocket clip is good, very good actually. There's no weird things going on in the pocket clip. The deployment is excellent. It's just this knife, even at $30, drives me nuts. There's like a million things wrong with it. It's ugly, it doesn't feel good, it's hard to use. So while I think that the steel is good and the deployment method is nutty awesome, I just couldn't recommend this knife to anybody. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's so bad it's not recommended like on my review score system, but it's just not the knife I would buy if I had only $30 to buy. Probably either save up and buy this knife, which is my advice to pretty much everybody, or I would get the CRKT Drifter, which is maybe not quite as buttery smooth in the deployment, but it's just a better overall knife. Better size. I like the size better. It has actual G10. It's a better knife. So when you get a chance, go on over to Blade HQ. If you want to buy this knife, buy it through the website. Otherwise, look for a written review to be coming soon. And this was a review of an overview of the Ontario Rat 2.